Greetings, everyone. Good time zone to you, and welcome to another Going Optimal draft. Chad has spoken, has chosen Kaldheim over War of the Spark and Premier over Traditionals, so I'm in. We're going to go for best of one Kaldheim and see what the packs deliver us today. I've been enjoying Kaldheim now. I think Marshall and Luis kind of nailed it, which, early on I was having real issues with the complexity of the format, which is, funny, is that we were just talking about Vintage Cube and how, I play Vintage Cube and I don't have issues with the complexity of that format, but also you build up, I have experience, Vintage Cube changes, but I do know how to approach that draft such that despite its complexity, I have the practice. And early on with Kaldheim and no practice, and also streaming, I found it very difficult to learn this set while talking about it, while making reasonably optimal, if not totally optimal plays. And I was a little worried and I'm still worried. I don't know how this set is doing with the various demographics of Magic. But what Luis and Marshall predicted was that it was so complex, though, that eventually they'd settle in and really like it. And it would be it would be a format that they played a lot of, because at the end, the complexity does reward the dedicated players who do get used to the sequencing and aspects of the format where you can really ingrain some responses, get those automated heuristics going, and start to feel more capable and confident at a format. But I bet there's some newer players who bounced off this one. It's a weird thing if this is your first Magic set and you're trying to get into limited and you're trying to understand snow and when to take basic lands and a draft. A lot of stuff gave concerns about this one, but for us experienced players, it is showing some legs in terms of there's interesting stuff happening. It's all kind of same interesting stuff of the same shade, interesting ice, interesting snow stuff, and interesting aggro equipment stuff. That's kind of what I'm seeing the most of here. But the gameplay is good, and the drafting, because there's so much variance within the different archetypes, I think the drafting is pretty good too. So I am enjoying this format despite my concerns about its complexity for newer players and players getting into limited for the first time, right? Regardless of when you're getting into limited, though, first time, 20 years, whatever, if you want to do it at home, say on your tabletop, I'm going to send you to my sponsor, Card Kingdom, for that. They have everything you need to do limited at home pretty soon. If you're a local Seattle folk, you can do limited at Card Kingdom's house, Mox Boarding House. But no, today it is an online experience, which is good because that's where most of you all are anyway. Please check out my sponsor via my affiliate links. If you do any kind of physical Magic purchasing, then you've heard this before, and certainly you've checked out Card Kingdom before. If not, oh my goodness, you're missing out on one of the top competitors, and you got to keep an eye on all of them. The big players are generally going to provide the best service, biggest inventory, and all that stuff. And Card Kingdom is my favorite among them, honestly and truly. I use them more than any other. Helps that they're 5 minutes away from my house, but they do help keep me on the air with their support, and you can do that back at them via affiliate links in the panels below, in the show notes in YouTube, and of course in chat. So thank you. I'm going to hit the gem button. We'll enter for gems here and get to the draft view. Card Kingdom is technically a separate business from, legally, I think Card Kingdom and Mox Boarding House are separate businesses, but functionally they are sister businesses under the same umbrella. So that's what's going on there. Well, black, not the favorite in this format, but when you start with an Eradicator Valkyrie, that piques my interest. I mean, this is even still just a good flyer. It's mythic, right? But if you put an uncommon, if you took away the hexproof from Planeswalkers, it's the boast, really. I've never really, have you ever boasted the Valkyrie? I feel like I've never boasted a Valkyrie because I've never built around it that much. I've only had it a couple of times, and it was never built around. It was just oh. So anyway, maybe I need to do that and try that. Yeah, that's the thing. I've only had it once or twice, and it's never done its thing really. But not that it couldn't. I'm not saying it's bad. I'm just saying I've never gone off with it that way. But I'll take it. We'll see. It is a powerful spell right there. And then we can always be Holden here, or what else? Nothing really competes with the power level of this card in this pack. Usher, maybe on power level in terms of role in deck. Usher of the Fallen is fantastic in aggro white. Behold is... I think I want to lean Behold because I want to lean away from black-white. Although you could take Usher and say we might not play Valkyrie, and that's fine. Yeah, Usher does make creatures for it. I'm just shying away from black-white, but maybe I shouldn't, because that's a good point. I mean, this is cranking out tokens, which is the type of thing that the Valkyrie wants to eat, right? Yeah, blue-black is awful, but blue-green control is not. I mean, I don't know. You don't have to sack me. Yeah, I don't have to. Right. All right, well, you know what? I'm going to try it. My instinct was to always be holding. I mean, it's right there in the name. But we can try this, you know. I'll try this. And then we get a Valkyrie here. Doomscar, not for here. Struggle might be the best card in the pack. We could just take that. Doomscar also good. Doomscar with Usher could be the top end of a Boros deck, and we drop the Valkyrie. Again, I'm trying not to marry this, but I kind of did right with the Usher pick. I mean, if I'm really not marrying this, I'd have a Behold in the pack right now and be ready to let go of that. Could also take an Ice Tunnel in that front. Yeah, Doomscar could send us Rakdos. But I still go back to this Valkyrie that I started out at. Yeah, we do have the Usher. And I'm going to take the Valk. I'm nervous about this, though. Yeah, this is an interesting early pivot point. It's not the most powerful, but I want to... It's not the most powerful card in the pack, but I'm going to take it and now be kind of sad about this. Like, look at that. We take Goldvein Pick. Feeling a little disjointed here early. Don't want to get too caught up. Yeah, I feel like, given that I'm disjointed, I should fall back on, what's the powerful card, Ryan? It's the Behold. Shapeshifter called for. True. We've got, are these? Yeah, warriors are a thing. We've got a couple warriors, couple angels. So Pretender could do something. But this is just the abstractly, they're not all three warriors, but I am going to take the Behold and really try to listen to the table a little bit. Like, then we have a Rimewood here. I don't know. Goldvein Pick is good. Infernal Pet is technically the Valkyrie Fallen plan or whatever. But you want to spec on the Rune? People like the Rune Crown. Yeah, sure. I guess we do. We do have the Usher and Valk, which do like equipment. That's fair. Yeah, Pet's just not good, right? So I think it's I'm on Falls or Crown, with Falls obviously being a hedge towards Behold and wherever that takes us. Pick is also interesting. You like Pick over Crown? Maybe I'll pass on the Snow. Okay, I'll take the spec on the Crown. I'll spec on the Crown. What am I doing, though? I'm all over the place. That was Augury Raven, which is okay. Replicating Ring for heavy Snow. Yeah. Haj, I need you to sit out. You're bringing negativity, man. That's not helpful. Go watch somebody draft War, okay? We have a black-blue land. We take the Mire, but Carfel could still head us towards some sort of Esper deck here. Yeah, Snow Duel is totally reasonable. I'm gonna grab this, though. Kind of find my way to maybe... Usher isn't really part of that, but like we can get to a more Esprit control. Raider best card, but are we really doing that at this point? I guess we could. Yeah, sure. We can end up in Waros aggro from here. Another Raider. Yeah, maybe Boros is... we're getting the sign that... I mean, there's 4 good Boros aggro cards here. So now we'll do this. I think the second Raider. Oracle. We know from experience recently that this is not really the card you want for the Boros aggro deck, but you do need to fill out a deck where after you've drafted the hard way a bit to be kind. Raider here is fine, I guess. Is there a thought to red-black? White was open enough that I'd rather be there, but we'll see. I mean, right now our only pull to black really is the Valkyrie, and we got a port here that, you know, could get it back or whatever, but the, oh, whoa. What? Wait, now I want that other, what happened there? Did you see that? Weird. I was not, what? Where's my 3-2? That's huge. Like, I really wanted that 3-2. That was huge for us. That is totally a refund sitch, because they took my 3-2. We needed that. Like, especially when we're pivoting to this late, like, we need every pickup we can. All right. It's not a disaster draft when you can ask Wizards for a refund. Liberator, there's a reasonable black card here in the Reaper, but we didn't see much black at all, and Liberator's great for the Boros aggro. I'm going to start stripping away the non-Boros aggro, although now we get a Bloodski, and there's no good white at all, like none. Yeah, we got to take Massacre now and keep that possibility open. Never mind, we'll keep it all open. Massacre's a reason. It's very easy, yes. Yeah, especially, I mean, I have video evidence if they want to look it up, but they don't, you know, they don't even have time to look it up. They just want their customers to be happy. And I don't abuse the system. I would never just report something to try and get them for extra value, or else they're going to get onto that and they're going to ban, like, that's just not worth it. But it's, if you have a bad experience due to a bug, you can absolutely report the bug and they'll take care of you. I am thinking Shieldmate over the Squash here because although Squash, you know, we're somewhat torn now here between the white-red and the the black-red. So yeah, but we have 0 giants, exactly. So at 5 mana, I would rather hedge to the Shieldmate and keep those options open than take the 5 mana removal. I like a Demon Bolt over the Goldvein pick here. We've passed an early pup, like in our pack 2 pick 1, I think, that I'd like to wheel. But a Bolt pick 4 is nice. You're right, Alucardio. I would absolutely play it, but I don't prioritize it in that pick, right? Fearless Pup or Frostbite. Iron Verdict is a possibility, but probably not what we want. Armory, possibility as well. But I'm on Pup or Bite, and probably depends on what we need the most. We have Bolt. Armory has the highest ceiling, but I think we will wheel it. I'm going to take the Pup. Orzhov Land is another reasonable thing. I'm feeling like we're red-white more than red-black, but also I know we're red, right? We're red, which is crazy because it's not where we were to start. We could stay open with the Berserker or close on a Cardor. We will not be Holden. Yeah, white is meh. So I think we are on Cardor and trying to commit to black here, but I'm not even... every time I say that, something happens to really throw me, so I'm not going to even promise anymore. Wrong duel. I wouldn't mind a duel there, but we can take a reinforcements. This is going to go in every deck. We're red, right? We go red black or red white. But I now think we're looking red black, but again, I'm hesitant to commit to anything given how things have swung all over here. It's only pack 2, which feels good. I feel like we're going to have a fine deck by the end of this regardless. Pup, Warhorn Blast, Raise. We already have a Raise. Oh, we're not doing, and we're feeling black now, so I'll take the Pup though. Pup seems fine. We just need to get some little more support for what we're doing here. Raiders, fine. More Berserkers for the Bloodski. Yeah, I would consider a Dusk Wielder, but I'm not going to prioritize it there, right? Like, if we get some free ones, we'll see if we're low enough for it. But let's, all right, so I'll start to do the thing where I cut what I think I'm not, and then something will come along to change my mind. I'll take a Skull Raid over this Wither Crown. Wither Crown seems extra bad in our deck, and it's already bad. Pup came around. 3 Fearless Pups. We really need to support that. Here's the Armory that did wheel. I thought it would, but now we're not there. We're not really on Priest, though, either. Take this on Wild just in cases. And, yeah, I'll take the Braggart because of how weird this draft has been going, but I'm kind of inclined to just take Vault Progress there. In a more stable draft, in a draft that was going more clearly according to some plan, I would probably just take Vault Progress in that spot. Now we can take a Reaper or just a Doomscar Titan. It's a Berserker that could top end our Berserkers. I would rather play into the Bloodski. Yeah, a Rune for the Crown wouldn't be bad. But yeah, I especially like Doomscar with going wide on reinforcements and Cardor forcing them to swing in for a crackback, you know. Interesting, you'd slam the pick. That's fair, Healthy. I don't know about slamming it, but it's totally worthy of bringing it up. I'm going to take the Titan because it's uncommon, and there's a lot of equipment that would do the thing that you're hoping for. And that we're hoping for. We could take a Rune here even. When you have the Crown, you can go fetch this from anywhere. But I think I would rather just take the pick here. Like, I would rather play an... It's a great Rune. It might be the best Rune. But it's not playable unless we find the Crown, and I don't like that. No, I'm sorry. I'm not into cards I can't cast. It is the best Rune, but we need a Crown to play it. If we had like 2 Crowns, I would. Yeah, we could pitch it to Raiders, I guess. But the pick is also good. Like, if we didn't have a quality card like the pick, then yeah, I'd be in, but the pick is excellent. I'm in for the pick. I'm gonna take the Mire here so we can cast our spells. And Elderfang Disciple is interesting to me, but Mire's... I like the Mire here. Another Doomscar, another Cardor. Could also just take Cavalry. Let's check our curve, because we may not want a Cavalry and try to wheel this. There's another Raider here. Cardor's the pick over in the abstract. This is the like. I'll do it. I'll go to here for chat, but I'm the type to try to wheel that kind of thing. If we've done our job and have carved out red black as our own, that should be ours. more chances at a rune, but I would rather have a second pick. Good equipment for the pups is going to be paramount here. Here's that second crown that would make me want those off-color runes more. But we have a Tormentor's Helm and a Run-Amok that we should consider. And I think, boy, first, when we have two picks, although we're not really playing this crown right now, that was a spec. Helm leaps out as the pick, right? But we do have two pieces of equipment already, but the Helm is so good on turn 2 with the pup, right? So yeah, we'll take the Helm with 3 pups. Got to make those pups worth playing. Late Giant Wizard. And we could go third pick. Now, if I'd known we'd get a third pick chance here, may have made different choices early. 16 lands, though, we could take, or 16 creatures already, we could take the pick. But we have, yeah, we don't have as much interaction. Maybe we should weigh down. Another pup. Maybe 3 picks was fine. Demonic Gifts. I like a 4th pup. Yeah, True likes the gifts. Maybe I'm going too hard into the pups here. Oh, look, we got another pick. And look, the rune came back. Did we take... Oh, I passed the second crown. But we can take this now over anything else here. I'll put this in the board and we'll see. Are we running the crown? You run that? There's a carve. That was spoken of as something that we could consider. Too bad. I'm kind of sad for Svella. Sorry, Svella. Nobody's into you. We don't really have the... We have a little bit of snow, but we'll take a carve and... Not playing that. Not playing any of this, so I'll take Vault Progress here, though. You'd play Armory? That seems irresponsible for cutting the white, though. Which we are. Way down here means I wish maybe we could have taken something else. Last pick Village Right's not the worst either. I suppose it only does require the 1 white, and we have picks, but it still seems like what aura are we getting? I mean, you only want to do this if you're getting an aura. I don't know if we have an aura. I want to get 2 things, and I don't think we have 2 things. Let's take a look here. I don't think we're bothering with Rune Crowned Rune of Sustenance. This card is good against us, but less important for us unless we happen to be in a racing situation. Slumber Mound is more justifiable in that it's the only real cost for the chance at firing that off is ETB tapped Mountain. So that's why, yeah, and we're cutting the carve. And let's see, and we're probably keeping a raise. What is this? This is 1611. I'll put in the Slumber Mound for now, and we'll take a look at that. I hear what Mike is saying. It seems kind of weird, but it's a pretty small cost in terms of ETB tap. Not tiny, not nothing. It's basically a mana, right? Because you're entering a land tapped. You're paying to play your land. But let's see what our creature sitch is and what we want to let go of. Yeah, I think we can let go of Village Rights. We have Raise for some card advantage. Oh, is Pet still in here? Yeah, let's get rid of Pet. I didn't even know that was in there. Enforcements is fine. Get to the deck building view 2 for you. Yeah, I'm with you. We can let the Skull Raid go. And everything else is just in here supporting the aggro. Yeah, we sure do, right, Tron? Like, there should be 2 of these. That was how we got worked over by the drafts. The Berserker, I picked it and then it disappeared and then we didn't take it. Yeah, that's a good point. This is going to be a 16 lander, so we can cut a land. That would be one of these. And then we have a deck. I think it's ended up all right. Funny, it ended up very red. Like, we could pivot to white. We're playing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 black cards. Let's see. Well, that's true. I guess we want 7 mountains for turn 1 pups. That's a good point. We have, see, because we have 6, 7, 8, 9. So I was like, oh, we have 9 sources of red. That's good. But the people calling for early mountains are correct. We want to land these pups on turn 1. So we'll do it like this. And also, again, we're pretty lightly black anyway. So, heck, we almost want to go to this. This might be correct. Right? Because we still have 5, 6, 7 sources of black, which is going to be enough for getting a Valkyrie online reasonably soon, especially with pick mana. And then we don't need way down right away. We don't need raise right away. And we're not even really doing Bloodski on 3 very often. So I think heavy red makes really a lot of sense. Yeah. So we'll do that. And then... Vale and Sulphurous Mire are basically the same land here. Sulphurous Mire a little better, of course. In a two-color deck, it's very much better, right? Because it lets you get both anytime. But they play similar roles. If we were to cut one, yes, we'd cut the Vale. I would cut Slumber Mound before... If we're really concerned about ETB tapped, I would give up on the Slumber Mound. I like casting my spells, especially because we're trying to increase our mountain count for pups. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm saying I think you're right. We don't want 3, but I want my mana fixing, not my Slumber Mound hedge. So 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. We can even add a mountain on that. So I'm going to go 9 mountains, 5 swamps. And I believe we have a redemption there. World Tree Sleeves. Do we have World Tree Sleeves? I don't... Is that the World Tree? Looks World Tree-y. Let me know if you want something else. Unstable lands. Those are the kind of the frameless ones, right? These. So now we have 10, 11, 12 sources of red, 10 of them entering untapped, and 7 sources of black. I like that. That's pretty good. Oh, except that's too many. So we go 11. Sorry, we go 11. Because we want to go to 16. Yeah. That's fine. Oh, this is still great. Mainly 9 mountains for 4 pups is what I'm excited about. And, boy, 4 pups has to be... We're going to call this deck Dog Days. Let's see. How do you think we're going to do here? Let's find out. Any free memes? Let's see what I left on. Nothing. But I'll dig this one out of... I don't have this one actually hooked up yet. I have to go and hunt for it. Let's see. It is... Where is it? Video content. There it is. All right. Hold on. Oh, okay. Yeah, we'll keep and probably first turn pup and find a different place for the tap land. Maybe even go Raider on to ditching the mire if we come up with a fourth land off the top. Where is it? Oh, that's right. I didn't actually put it there. It's in my email. I'll at least get it into the right place for future use. All right, we did not find another land. They've got a cavalry. I like a raider here. Maybe pitching the other raider. You like Foretell? I guess Foretell. Yeah, I like Raider tossing Raider. It turns on the way down. Yeah, let's do that. Find us hopefully a basic land that we can curve out with on the Berserker. True likes Raider, Toss, and Mire. That was my other consideration, but we didn't draw a third land, so I was a little nervous about that. Nice curve out from Oppo, doing the thing that deck's supposed to do. Healthy likes the bluff. You like a bluff attack there? I don't know. Maybe they're not blocking, but the risk felt too high to me, so I didn't bother with the bluff, but maybe you've got more steel than I do. I think way down Cav. Oh yeah, sure. If we were representing real threat of activation, I'm with you. So we could foretell the bolt, but I like just way down the Cav and get in and then play the mire. Getting rid of the Cav is nice. It hastes up future bigger attackers. Mike likes way down the bird. I feel like we have the bolt for the bird if we want it, and in the meantime, this clears the way for attacks. Now can go bolt the champ and keep going, I think. Is that too aggressively using my removal? I just want to keep attacking is the thing. I guess I could do that with the Berserker play. We could play Berserker and attack with just it, but we also have this equipment eventually making the pup good. Yeah, we could pick up the 2-1, and then that does set us up to Helm if they take, right? Yeah, I like Mike's. I like Mike and Pablo's thought here. Trade us for your champ or give us a Helm. And we don't even need to pay for the Helm now. Give us a treasure. But this is not mana that expires, so we don't need to like fire off the Helm to quote use all our mana. Yeah, we could put the pick on the pup, but again, it uses up our treasure as the one-shot, and I don't like using it for that. We should use it for something more impactful. And that Oppo used Boast that turn is great news for us. Like that they spent their mana on boasting when we wouldn't have blocked anyway. This is a concern, though. We got to watch out for that. And now we're going to get another mana off the pick here, it looks like. I don't know what they could do with 2 here. I guess they could have a Frostbite or something. But yeah, let's go Berserker and hold on everything else. This is max damage. And now we can play the Cav, which sets up... Potentially, if we draw a basic land, we can even haste a Cardor. So far, we're out aggroing Boros successfully, but they're flooding a little bit by Boros standards as well. We're stuck, but managing on 3. And let's see what they come up with. I don't think they have time for this. I mean, if they spend their turn on this, they have 1 mana left over. 2 mana left over? Like, no, yeah, 1 mana left over if they activate the Armory, so that's not really a plan. For them, that is. A little chilly in here. I'm gonna throw the old LR gear on. Represent. I don't think they can attack very well, and then it gives us lots of options on the next turn. Well, a couple of options. Good for them to 2 spell. That's pretty important. I'm surprised they are attacking, though. We get to... Well, like, yeah, that's a reason. Like, now I'm actually wondering, maybe we take the trade here? They're offering a trade. We got 2 points of first strike and 3 toughness that we're trying to attack into, and we don't have the best tools for that because we're looking at Demon Bolt Helm? Yeah, I think we can trade here. We're not, like, the only reason we want the Cav is we were going to give Doom Scourge haste, but if we just hard cast the Doom Scourge and make them attack in, that's going to be what we want to do anyway, so let's just take the trade. And now we can Pup, Helm, Equip, or Demon Bolt. If we Demon Bolt, what kind of attacks do we have? If we Demon Bolt the Raptor, we have attacks with the Raider, and we can play the Pup post-combat and then have pretty good threats from there. Yeah, so let's do that. That keeps the pressure on. They're down to 1 card in hand. And this becomes a tough spot of trade or give us more mana. Go to 4, give us mana, or trade, and you lose your entire board. And then it's our 3 cards to their 1 in their top deck. I'm going to go ahead and Pup here. There's no need to use Treasure to cast a Helm early, because Helms don't have Summoning Sickness, but Pups have Summoning Sickness, so we want to use it to be able to attack with that. And threatening attacking with 2 Pups so that whatever is unblocked gets pumped is potentially game-winning here. Now they got 2 mana to spend. Maybe they can find something to get them out of this. And they can't find it. And yeah, Pick lets us function on 3 mana all game against a nice curve out from a Boros aggro. Yeah, Lifelink Rune could have been good for them, but it looks like they had nothing. Kind of missed the end of the voting. Let's see. A lot of people think this is a 4 or 5 win deck. Some people even a 6. Look, some good confidence in this deck. This is a keep. We got 3 Berserkers and a 4th with the Bloodski. And then the Bloodski is excellent for us if we can dump some Berserkers out. With all these mountains, I like a Raider pitching a mountain. I mean, we do want 4 lands for the Cardor, but we're going to try to get there off some natural land draws from here as well. Hey, Magic Star, welcome. Well, given our lack of a fourth land, now I did pitch one away, I grant you that. But we could just go Bloodski and get a double draw next turn. The other option, because there's not really other great options. I mean, we can Raider again, but that's not as impactful as I'd like. I don't want to get too greedy with this. We play this. If both survive, we love it. If one of them survives, it's fine. So let's just do it and not be greedy. Use all our mana. Try to use this to help us find our fourth land to Cardor, etc. I'm going to go ahead and send the Raider. The Icehide Troll gets to eat it, but we draw a card off of it, so we're kind of trading Raider for a card, which is okay by me. Especially when we're looking for that land now. They might not block. I figured they would because it's pretty transparent that we're getting value out of the attack. But having tricks there is fantastic because of how likely it is that they block. But you're right that some might find the Icehide Troll in this situation too valuable to put at risk. But they're also not really going to have the time to activate Icehide Troll here and put up a proper defense. Too bad we didn't find a swamp for the Valkyrie, but the Cardor is fine here. It might be true. Like, if you just feel like I'm not going to be able to keep this mana up anyway, so I might as well put it at risk here. Obviously, they have the mana openly now, so we're not going to block. Happy to get that out of the way. Yeah, if we can get a couple of mana off of that. There we go. All right, all right, all right. That's 6 total mana. We could Berserker, Liberator, and Pup, and Doomscar later. But the Doomscar is pretty good here. Why not? Let's just crash in. Oh, too bad. Apparently, if we'd gone with the triple play, we would have been in better shape. Instead, you get a meme, at least.
I be stroking. That's what I be doing. I be stroking.
Well, is Oppo turning the corner? That's a great draw as well. Another swamp would be nice. Get this Valkyrie going. We could just win in the air before they could fully stabilize. Okay, Helm. Well, we certainly get to send in Cardor anyway. We could throw the Helm on it, but I think we want to go... Yeah, Helm on 2/3 at least threatens. They have to double block it. They take one. And then we even have Raider afterwards, or Liberator afterwards. Yeah, Helm on 2/3 is sweet. Let's do that. And then it's kind of block how you want, Oppo. It's all good for us. And then we'll play the best of our remaining cards that can be cast here. Can even hook up the Helm and activate the Liberator. That's pretty good. They're still trying to stabilize here. We are not done yet. Now where's the swamp? We need a second swamp. Now, of course, we have like 7 sources, so it's not wildly unusual that we are out of You don't have a second? This is a pretty bold attack. I guess they figure they got to get me dead and can't wait around to die, though, and they're going to hope that Avalanche Caller plus Hexproof Blocker is going to be good enough. That's fair. It is a very aggro attack, but I get it. They have the Snowland... Exactly. They have Snowland activation, so they feel they have 2 blockers, so they're not dead to a single removal spell. Yeah, we can Breakneck and Suit Up, and that's pretty powerful given that it forces trading off for one of their resources and still does a damage. We can't send the Liberator, though, or it just dies into the Avalanche Caller. Might need to chump with the Liberator eventually, if they keep getting aggro that way. That's not what we expected. Frustrating that we can't cast this Valkyrie. I think our mana is correct. I don't want to be results oriented about that, but you know, we're 20, let's see, 16 cards in, 7 sources, 16 cards. We're pretty likely to have 2 black here. We're just getting a little unlucky. Yeah, and the picks too. Yep. We're not dead, but I think they're advantaged now. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. They're making this a forced chump, but I was talking about chumping anyway, so this is not that difficult. Hey, there we go. Well, now I like Valkyrie, drop Pup, and then we just hold on the ground. I mean, I could attack in and get him to 2, but let's just go Valkyrie, try to Valkyrie over the top for the win. If they don't have removal or reach, this should get there. Yeah, no reason to swing. Either Valkyrie is going to win this game for us, or they'll answer the Valkyrie and we won't win. But those are the real possibilities here. Or I guess there's another possibility. They find 1 more point of damage from these cards. I mean, our blocks are pretty clear here. We stop that. We randomly block one of these. We take 4 and hope that they don't have Pump to get it to lethal. All right. Well, was saying it was unusual that we didn't have the double black yet, and we found it, like, literally just in time. Oh, 1 more turn would have been too late. All right. Another tough to cast Valkyrie here with a triple mountain, but again, another thing we asked for the benefit of reliably getting turn 1 pups down. So this is what we asked for. We're going to keep. We're going to Raider away a mountain on 2 and be quite happy about this hand, actually. We might be far off from the Valkyrie, but I believe we can find our 1 black to get the card door going reasonably quickly. Yeah, we could pitch it to Raider too. Let's see what we draw. I have a hard time pitching this because it is so strong when we land it, but we'll see. And Vale says we don't have to pitch a mountain, or we don't have to pitch a spell. We can pitch a mountain and drift on 3. Diamond? Something in diamond. I don't even know how high. And here we are also on why, you know, tap lands are a real cost for aggressive decks like ours. But as I always say, have you tried casting your spells? Casting your spells feels so good. So yeah, this is harsh here. We love 3 mana here, but I love that I'm getting my black mana here. This is great. And we have cavalry to get in to play here. We get to start with an attack though. This on black, of course, and I'm going to cav it up. If we find a basic land, we may want to haste up Valkyrie or Cardor. And in this case, again, we can't cast this yet, but it's going to be so strong when we do that I'm going to give up a pup here. All right, we found exactly what we wanted, gang. Taste it, Oppo. Nom, 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 nom. I'm not going to trade the Raider for the Disciple, but we can send in the pup. Yeah, we may lose this immediately. In fact, when you play a Valkyrie on 4, I never expect to untap with it. That's why I really liked getting the cavalry hit in with it. I fully expect this to die here. If it doesn't, we probably just win. So great. But I was really excited to get a hit in, and we even get Cardor again next. There you go. Well, I mean, pretty reasonable call. Maybe. I don't know though. I hear what you're saying, Mike, but does that mean you want to send it in? Yeah, I like leave pup and then we make this attack, and that's why I wait. I mean, Mike is like, haven't you just given up too much value playing around this block? And it's like, well, no, now we're gonna punish him for it, right? So I think it was worth it. And this is a correct play for them, too. Save 4 here instead of sending into the pup. But we didn't give him a choice with the Cardor ability. Now, with another one in hand, go for it. Kill our Cardor, please. Take my Cardor, please. Because I'm not old enough, I got to be doing Henny Youngman bits here. Henny Youngman, everybody. Yeah, let's swing with Cardor, Pup, and Cav. I'll trade Cav off for that if they want. And we send all. Swing all. We're happy with any blocks. Hopefully they block Cardor and we just play the other one. Referencing comedians born in 1906 here on Going Optimal. I like to stay hip with the kids. Hello, fellow. I could have played that, but... Pump, haste next turn, that's fair. I was too busy talking about Henny Youngman to actually play tight magic, sorry. Yeah, Lindy would be bad news bears. That we can handle. Yeah, let's see. We send in, they have a forced, they gotta trade pet for Cardor, and then one of these for one of these, and then we get them to 1. They don't have to block. Do they have to block the pup? Yeah, they do. Yeah, they I was thinking this only went +1/+1, but yeah, they have. It's 2 forced blocks, so they go to 1, and they trade off and chump one and trade the other. No, they're not dead. They can get in the way of the pup and the. Oh yeah, sorry, with dead with the card because insert tick meme. I'm not going to run it right now, but yes, if I actually read my card, I would see that they're actually dead. Yeah, with that, if I had to, we could have let the pup die, but we didn't even need to. We just had it from the Cardor dying. But yes, with the other block, we would want to not pump the pup so that it does die and trigger the ping. Yeah, the lure effect is very real when you're aggressive enough. When you're dropping pups left and right and tiny berserkers all over, Cardor says, let me clear a path. You could also use one more 3/2 haste for 3. Hey, we got the play. This is nice. Brilliant hand on the play especially. Yeah, we don't even need pick until like 4. Right now we're on pup, raider, pump, pup, attack with 3/3 and 3/1 first strike. Then we can start picking after that. Another raider, but you're the wrong raider, Immerstrom. We're going to go with Frenzied. I'm going to send the pup first. Might raider away a pick, depending on how the next draws go. I still like our plan for turn 3 as is, so we'll get some info by turn 4. It's a mirror match. I'm a little... Oh, I'm also trying to find... I got distracted. Here we go. One second, Oppo. This is important business. Decline. We'll make it big. Maybe we'll see what happens next. Decide our next play, but I don't mind growing through the crown. Our life total isn't hugely matters. It doesn't matter a huge ton to us.
And now for something.
I'm getting a meme ready, but I have to actually do left monitor to make it happen here. Here, I owe somebody this. Somebody redeemed this way earlier.
And now for something completely different.
Red, black, aggro. The red-black is a really good place to be, I think. Red and black. Format's trying to make me red-black again. I've been having some success with red-black. We are red-black. Does red-black seem to be open all the time? I keep ending up in red-black. Do the Rakdos thing. All right, now we'll go back to playing Magical the Gathering
I be stroking.
draft.
That's what I be
We'll
doing.
decline this action
I
again.
be stroking.
At this point, I like getting a pick going, I think, since we're missing on land, and now I want another black source for that Valkyrie. They also are leaving a lot of mana open. Kind of suggests Demon Bolt, potentially. I think I'm going to put the pick on the Raider, because then if they use Demon Bolt, it's on a card they've already put removal on. And now, okay, you want to Demon Bolt the Raider? Go for it. Other than that, I'll take the treasure. Or poison. Either way. Double removal on 1/2 drop. Seems good. Interesting. How about... Boy, what do you think? Raider or second pick? Kind of feel like the second Raider is more expendable than the second pick. Looks like Chad agrees. And we even get a third pick, but I like equipping this one and sending in. They can't really block, and then we get to Raider away third pick. I don't think we need a third pick. And yeah, then we get to keep a treasure, play the Valkyrie next turn. Get rid of this pick and see if we can get a land, maybe. Ah, interesting. Well, I could play the pup, but then we don't guarantee the Valk next turn, although they don't really have the ability to block this pup very well. I'm going to ensure the Valk and play it conservatively and not run out the pup here. Immerstrom Predator, strong. We could lose to that quite easily here. But we can also try to load up the Valk to survive. This is effectively a 5/5 right now. So let's just play the Valkyrie and pass, and then try to figure out Yo-Yo attack. Yeah, I guess, sorry, we need to get our free attacks in first. Thank you. Think your whole turn through, Ryan. Don't just decide what you want. I want the Valkyrie down, but then we can send in the pup, and they don't really have blocks. But the thing is, they do. I mean, here's the thing, gang. So they sacrifice another creature. They get a 4/4 indestructible. The pup crashes into it and dies. So we can do it, but they have a block. So actually, I don't think we do. Yeah. So those of you who want to attack with a pup, get the tick meme. We need to read the Predator and see that that's not a good idea. So I'm just going to Valkyrie pass. And I don't want to trade pup for Disciple, right? That doesn't seem correct here. Does this have protection from dragons? No. Too bad. Yeah, Cardor would be great. Let's bring this stuff in. Helm Helm makes this a 5-4. Pick makes it a 6-5. 6-5 makes them have to sack their board in order to trade for it. Yike. Good rune there for them. Oh, is it once per turn? How? Oh, right. They can't get a counter more than once per turn, but they could, yeah, so it doesn't, they could, there's no value in it. There's no value in doing it multiple times. I'm with you. Tick meme for me too, yes. So what's the plan then? Suit up. We can't get both of these suit. Oh, we can do pick and helm on it, so let's do that. I was thinking of trying to get this pick onto the Valk along with the helm and couldn't figure it out, but we don't need that pick, we need this pick. Yeah, that's funny. Lifelink ping. They did find a creature, but we have another pump. We can go pick and put another piece of equip on, and we're still good. We get to 6. Oh, yeah. I was saying how I never boasted my Valkyrie. Maybe it's because I am not reading it. But we will have a good boast coming up. Now that we've done those maneuvers. They need another creature here or they're in trouble. So we just take this, no blocks. Ah, they did find another creature, darn it. Be another helm there. So, if we attack in and we can play the Raider and boast the Valk, they sack the tapped helm. And they have an eat of the Valkyrie. We could also, yeah, we can just dump our hand this turn and try to set up enough of a situation in future turns. But unfortunately, this Predator is starting to turn the corner for him. So yeah, we end up. Look at me not letting auto tap get me. Are you impressed? We have and we now have 3 points of first strike just sitting on D anyway. Not that it's enough for one of these, but I don't. They're not going to attack. I mean, we're at 29. I would love for them to attack. Please attack. I don't. It would be bonkers for them to attack. Ooh, raise is interesting. I'm going to telegraph and look at my yard and see nothing there. But that does mean that we can do a big attack and and have the raise to come back with. So what about... Trouble is we can't, like, need just a little more mana. So let's spread... Yeah, let's wait. And at the very least... Yeah, we don't have good attacks yet, so let's work towards them and move some stuff around. I'm gonna put... We gotta move a bunch to one pup, I think. Because if we... I think that was Mike who said that. Somebody said that. It was like, if we get a pup plus 2, that's 3, 4, 5, 6. Like, we can get enough that they need to at least start sacking stuff to eat the pup, and then we can do it again on the next pup. So, like... Sending the pups in seems relevant. That's what I'm going to head towards here. Spread stuff out in alpha is interesting as well. I'm going to try the pup plan here. Yeah, this is... Okay, some mana is not the worst, but we got to send in with... I'm going to do it. We're just going to try the plan here. See what they want to do about incoming pup. But basically, I'll trade a pup for them to use up a predator sacrifice. That's the idea here. We gotta watch that. Oppo can respond to our raise the Draugr by getting rid of something. So we kind of want to fire this off after the Predator is tapped for something. Yeah, we could just respond to their Predator activation in that case as well. I'm gonna play that, and we're gonna move pick to a new pup. We could send in and double boast and turn this Raider into a 5/5. More mana. Yeah, this boast is 2, and this boast is 3, right? So we boast this one, and then we get the double. And with this, we can play a swamp. We can even get that double with another equip of one of these spells. Yeah. Well, I don't know if we have attacks here unless we're doing it specifically with the intention of eventually raising. So what is the plan even? They have 2 blockers, so yeah, I kind of like go wide. I like go wide, use the raise factor. You like, well, keep sending pup no longer works. Now they have the, you know, we don't get to 7 anymore. Oh, except I'm losing out here. All right, fine. We're going to do this. I'm going to do my spread it around idea. And I'm running out of time. Maybe I'm just being impatient. I don't want to attack just because I feel like I'm supposed to. What is my plan here? I don't have the mana anymore. I'm going to hold. I do like having these equips spread around. Cardor is nice, and we have the life. I shouldn't, like, I'm getting oppressed by the clock, and it's making me think that I somehow need to end the game, when really I just need to figure out my turn. All right. Don't even mind the land. We got a lot of boasting and stuff to do here. I think that now I'm just going to go for it, right? Because we can boast the pup, boast the pup, boast the Valkyrie. We get a 6/6 Raider, and we have a raise the Draugr for the turn after. So I think we just send in with all these. No, I can't move a pick. It's possible. Yeah, I probably equipped wrong last turn, but we need all the mana to do what I was just saying. So we're going to send in. I can't? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, thank you. Yeah, math off. So I could have moved the pick actually, but we can go pup, pump, Valk, and raise. So we can do that at least. And we will. Let's do that. And I am going to sack pre-blocks. Yeah, we got to go Valk right here. And I guess we just give up our Raider, which is why we should have moved shouldn't have put the gold vein here, but it is what it is now. Ouch. That's not great, although Demonic Gifts doesn't bring a creature back in this case, at least. Not sure. Oh, yeah, Oppo was thinking that would work. Oh, I thought they were just trying to make their creature bigger. I don't know if they're going to like this either. Don't look, Oppo. Don't look. Keep... Yes, that's fine. Do that. Do that. Raider lives. Oh yeah, we can boast again. I forgot the treasure. I mean, I totally remembered that and was surprising you all with it. Surprise! I think it's worth losing the Valk here. Potentially permanently, that's the point. I mean, we have raised the Draugr, but Predator can attack and... All right, all right. Right now, we are still lethal. That doesn't change it. All right, gang, check it out. Right about now. Funk Soul Brother, check it out now. Did you make promises, Radiantware? If I win that game, you have to, like, leave or something? Oh, just I'm talking as things unlock as the pandemic gives way to herd immunity. I didn't mean like tomorrow or anything. I'm just like, on a relative scale, it feels soon. After a year in my basement, it feels soon. Didn't get to play this time, but this is a decent looking hand. If we find an expendable creature, we can pitch it, maybe a second pup or something we could pitch to the raider to turn on the way down, but I like this open. Oppo and the Mole is good to see. Might raider away a raider there. Yeah, definitely want to spend 2 mana this turn, so we're going to play a basic land. And I do like Raider away Raider. Sets up the way down, and we have other things to do with our mana next turn anyway. Wouldn't mind a basic off the top. Hey, there we go. Now we can equip a pick and attack, or bolt something out of the way. A lot of mana up here. Not sure what tricks I'm playing around on those specific 3 exactly, but I'm going to go for it. I mean, our only other option is to like Shimmerdrift Veil and foretell a bolt, and I think we should just try to get the pick going instead. All right, Oppo is just not doing anything on the first 2 turns. They mulliganed, by the way, although we're also in the 4-0 bracket, so we can assume powerful cards lurk in this Oppo's deck. I mean, Packmate qualifies, but we're going to weigh that down. I like Shimmerdrift Veil way down for Tell Bolt, or even way down for Tell Bolt Pup. Let's do that. We're rich.
I'm rich, bitch!
Tegrid. As I said, they would have some good stuff. We're going to combine our creatures with the Demon Bolt to take that out. Going to just swing away, no look. If they block one of the pups, we get the easy trade. If they block the raider, we 2-for-1 ourselves. Either way, we're gonna trade. I was trying to act quickly to make them hopefully block a pup. Should have played a mountain to have a better pump boast here, but I'm gonna boast anyway because we don't have any particular need for all this mana. And we'll veil it up here on red. Yep, it was, to be fair, I was literally trying to play quickly in hopes that they would snap block a pup, but it cost me. Bolt pre-combat with the land drop. What does that mean? But it's 5 toughness, then they just don't block. Post-combat. For what? Why? I don't understand what that would have got me, but I guess. How does it get damage in post-combat? That's what I don't understand. I'm not understanding something, I'm sure, but that's nothing new around here. Yeah. Bolt post-combat, sure. Was there, like... Did it matter? What was the value in waiting, I guess? Give them a chance to do something? Maybe I just gave them a window to do something? I see. Okay, I think I follow you now. Oh, getting punished for suboptimal play here.
Here comes the flood.
And now we're gonna get... well. Gets him close again. Yeah, I'll hold land now. You're right. I'm just kind of casually playing that out, but I don't need to. That's super annoying because it means I don't have a good crackback. I didn't really, you know... Ugh! Oppo, stop! If anybody mentions the 2 points costing me again, I'm gonna time you out, okay? I've acknowledged it. Shut up. Can we? I mean, this is a forced trade. I guess we can move the pick. There we go. That looks better. And if we send in now, it's a forced 1 block. They don't have a crackback, so yeah, we'll send both. Trouble is now we're still undersized relative to the worm. But they can't really attack either, so... Hey, everybody. We got a helm. Now, that just sets up a Doomscar Titan trading for Lindy. We get a point out of it, but then we're back to them being ahead with the single Elder Fang. We could probably catch up off the top of our library, but they have a top of the library too. Certainly we're doing that much. The question is, are we offering? Because we could wait. We could wait until we did have what we were looking for. But what are we waiting for in that case? What's the benefit of waiting, Rob? So, you know, I'm just going to send, like, I don't know what waiting accomplishes. I'm going to send, I guess, yeah, 3-2 haste. 3-2 haste doesn't change anything, though, right? It just means they chump, like... Yeah, if the 3-2 haste is on top, we attack here, we draw it, we equip it, and we go. For my life to be over. Well, as said, they're playing off the top of their deck as well, but hey, we found a creature. Sure, Oppo, draw whatever you need. No problem. I mean, we're in this spot because of me. This game should be over, right? But it's not. But we've made it exciting. And we're flooding.
We will say goodbye to flesh and blood.
Get rid of the lifelinker? It was indestructible. That's a nice plan, but we couldn't do it last turn. Tick meme for AZ. Yeah, this isn't really fair, how this is playing out, but we'll eat the faithful and look for some help. That was not unhelpful. To mill Mountain Pup and find us a Valkyrie, I'm in for. And I'm going to move the equips now so that it's a big lifelink and blocker. Because the Raider can stop an individual Disciple, and then the suited up Valk can stop a Kennel Master. I'm not swinging because I'm not sending any. I'm not attacking. I'm not attacking. Why would you? You want to attack on this? I don't like attacking here. Not dead yet.
Your friend here is only mostly dead.
All right, that's good. What can we get? We can get Cardor and Doomscar. Can we just get and play Doomscar and win? Yeah, 2 pups for sack fodder. I really don't want to screw this up. We have 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 mana, so 8 left over. But you say attack with a 6/5 for sure. But one of our options is to get Doomscar and play it. If we do that, what happens? We're at a virtual 9. We can only sack once, and if we are closing this turn and they just feeded a rat, yeah. All right, so let's do that. Let's raise. And I like the Titan, and yeah, we can get a 2/1 and block. Wait, we can even play the Raider. There's a lot of options here, gang. There's just a lot of options, but we can make at least give us the option of the Raider. Now, we're definitely sending this, and then we can leave back these 2. Yeah, I could have gotten Cardor. I got the Raider because I could play it this turn. And we probably want to move a pick. Why not? This sets I guess the Raider is going to become a 2-1, so we can make it a 3-3. But yeah, let's make this a 3-3, right? Helm does not work on blocks, or we'd move the helm, yeah. Raider now has a bounce off block with the Shadow Sage, and this Raider can chump. But they need something for the Valk, or we just win in the air here. Yeah, all right. We're finding lines, gang. Good work, good work. Chat's on top of it today. I'm playing all right, but chat's finding all the lines too. That was some serious top decking we overcame from Oppo. They were just going card, spell, 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 spell. And we just got there. 5-0 start. We already get profit, and we haven't even taken a loss yet. Love it. Oh, did I must have updated my record incorrectly before, because we're already at 5. Well, the 2 damage didn't change our record. It sure mattered in how that game played out, right? But we got the win. Free lesson, as said. You can extract the data from it. I certainly note the color of my decks. I use the standard Wooburg characters, but I lowercase it if it's a splash. So if you look at my spreadsheet, if it's a lowercase Wooburg, it means that was a splash. We go first, missing one of our 4 pups for this hand, but we can still keep. We get a Helm into a Raider, into potentially Pick or Helm. Valkyrie in hand, Cardor in hand. Good keep, just need a little bit of help. Another pick. But we're going to hope the Raider... At the very least, we have Raider equip Helm, but really we want a basic land so we can equip the pick. That's the dream. Especially with Oppo on Fortell. No luck on getting the land, but we get a play anyway, so we can equip the Helm and pup. Let's do that. You like getting picked down. I like getting the pup down and getting the Raider going here. That's fine. If we get a basic land, we get to do the pick thing. Tough. Tough, tough, tough. How about send in just the Raider now, then we Raider away one of the picks looking for land. Stuck on 2, but still operating. Troll sucks-ish, but we have a Valkyrie to fly above it and a Doom Scourge to make it attack, so we can clear the way with a little time here. We're just, unfortunately, now getting the...
Where are we going? To Neverland. 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 Oh, but Neverland.
Do we need to drop a pick here so that we can equip it next turn? Cavalry says we could start hasting stuff up, but we don't have anything we can play next turn. I'm going to go pick. It's the thing that gives us the best chance to do something next turn. If we don't find a land. If we do find a land, well, we got options, I guess. Really want to apply some pressure here before they can just hold Troll up no problem. Ugh. Yeah, I think we're losing, gang. We got stuck for too long. And now... Well, I guess we can go Mire, Pup, Equip, and we still have some action for next turn then. Where should we put this pick? If we put it on the Raider, we can boast a Pup and make the Raider a 5/5. But yeah, it kind of looks like we're on the Valkyrie plan, Valk or bust here. Yeah, Hasty Lifelinker. Although I think Hasty, yeah, maybe I've given up on the Hasty part, but now it's too late. I've only got the, I've got to equip the pick somewhere, and I'm going to put it on. I'm just trying to figure out if I'm making a big Raider or not. I think we are. Let's make a, threaten a big Raider. Although really what matters is the Valkyrie again. Like, if we win this game, it's because we resolve Valkyrie and Oppo doesn't kill it. Too strong. But there we go. We can try and get back in this. They still don't show reach, so Valkyrie into Cardor could get us there still. But big turn here. This Valkyrie, if we untap with it, I like our chances. If they pick this off right now, which is probably more likely, I don't like our chances. But set your expectations with Magic, and then you won't be quite so disappointed. I think it's unlikely we untap with this. So it's not bugging me. Like, it would have been a fist pump, oh my god, if we had untapped with it. Especially in the 5-0 bracket. We can still do Cardor and potentially do some stuff here, though. Just gonna do this and force some attacks. I have a 4/4. I could make this a 5/4. A 5/4 eats a packmate. But so does a Raider, and I'd rather try to eat the packmate with the Raider than the Cardor. So I'm just going to leave as is, I think. Although if I want this, yeah, I'm going to leave as is, because I actually also want the equipment on the Raider for the future pup pumps. I think we just want the one eat. I think we don't win by trading here. We win by clearing out a big enough attack. Yeah. Oppo has it all, which is not surprising. They are a high-ranked player with in the 5-0 bracket. So this is just us getting worked over. It's our turn, and we'll take it. No biggie. We do get to eat here, though. But yeah, we're pretty doomed. First strike down the indestructible giant? No thanks. Yeah. All right, well, what can we do with this? Probably need to get rid of a troll. Do we have any possibility of a win here? Because we can't really survive the crackbacks. Let's see. What do we have to block to not die? We can weigh down. We have 2 chumpers. And then with 2 chumpers, we can take... Yeah, I don't think we have a prayer here. But I'm going to do way down on Icehide Troll. Because it's like the only way to get rid of these things. Even though Agar, in theory, is like Yeah, Mike's like, kill Agar. Mike, it doesn't really matter. We're going to lose. But I think Ice Hide Troll is so much harder to kill than that I'm using the way down because it's the one way to get it. And then send these two. And we can boast the pup and still cast the Cav off of the pick mana. We're giving it a valiant effort here, but we fell too far behind, and Oppo card quality was through the roof. Great deck from Oppo, and we're going to lose to it. I mean, let's see. How can we win? I guess even our Titan, we can't cast it if we draw it. All right. I'm going to say, Oppo, congrats. You got a great deck. Yeah, Ravage is almost lethal by itself. Yeah, but Hat, then they wouldn't have drawn a card. Have you ever drawn a card? Oh. I mean, sure, winning is nice, but drawing cards is why we play. Raider on 2, pitching a mountain, looks like now. Oh, definitely. This might have to eat a bolt. It kind of stonewalls our army here. Yeah, I'm in for this. A little rough using a premium spell like Demon Bolt on a, you know, mid-pack draft, but it's good. And it's really good against us, so I thought, okay, I'll take it out. All right, I like our options here. Nothing we here are going to haste, so I'm going to start with a Raider attack, but then we have multiple options to consider. I think one of them has to be the Liberator. We get the Liberator down, but then do we want Raider number 2 or Foretell Doomscar? I'm going to go Raider number 2, pitch another mountain, since the looting, the rummaging would be good for us here. And yes, it does even make the Doomscar better. And hey, look, Bloodski is great with all these Berserkers. For playing a Berserker deck, I sure haven't given you this meme yet.
Come on, Berserker, girls think sexy.
My love for you is like a truck berserker.
Whoa. What'd they get? Mammoth Growth, Struggle, Poison. All right, well, that's a lot. They don't even have black yet. Oh, do they? Yeah, they don't have black yet. We'll be all right. That's scary, but I think we're wide enough that this should be okay with us. Cardor is interesting, but I think we want a Bloodski. Or we could Cardor, I guess. Yeah, we don't really care about our creatures, and I'm going to go Bloodski, and then we can Cardor after that to hopefully finish. You like Boast. I don't think we Boast here. I think we Bloodski. All right, they wanted to take that out anyway. Definitely, I think we Bloodski. That'll help with the land drawing. If they go for this stuff, none of this adds a blocker to the board, so unless they add another creature, they can't block any of our stuff next turn. Right. Don't want to... We know they have a struggle. If they're going to use struggle, let's have them pick off something fairly minor. Don't offer them Cardor. Glad Finn's not an elf. So we can probably, if we pick equip, we're going to get 2, and then we probably find a land for 3, but 3 doesn't do anything except foretell the Titan, which might be enough. The other option is just to hardcast Doomscourge. You say we have to be able to block. Yeah, you're right. If we don't block, we're dead, right? So, especially given that Bloodski is going to cost us some life. So I think we Cardor here after combat. Or we leave a Raider back. But then we lose out on a draw. I think we need to draw 2. So I'm going to send in draw 2. And maybe we find something besides Cardor to stop Hulk from killing us, like a Pup and a Raider. So we'll do that. Now we get 2 chumps. And then if they want to send in, it could be good for us. Yeah, because then they can't really attack, because we do threaten the crackback lethal. Titan's not coming down next turn, but we could try and set up for it the turn after, if we can live. Hulk can't block alone, so if they don't add anything, we just threaten lethal with this, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh yeah, mana from Bloodski as being called. Which gives us Titan, gotcha. We get a lot, right? We get 3 mana, 7 total. All right, a lot of mana. Ian drew a swamp, so we get 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Obviously, we can use 6 on the Doomscar. Did we get there? Because we go Doomscar, and then we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 attackers. They block our 2 biggest, which is Doomscar and, you know, the Raider, whatever, the Raider. And then we get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, it looks lethal, so let's just do that. Just had to do the math. It might not be lethal through whatever this card is, but they only have the 2 mana, so... Been tight, but we've been largely getting there. Another tight one. 6 and 1. Marching to 7 with a foul to give feels good. We just got to come up with one of the next 2. And maybe we lose 2 in a row, but good to be at the 6 win point and even have a foul to give. And give you your money back, Prof. I don't want to run the tick meme right now. A little long. We've seen it today. But noted. Oppo going first. We'll decide whether we want a Mire or a Pup for turn 1, but it might depend on what we draw. We're keeping this, though. Again, a little tight on mana, but it's a 16 lander, and... Alright, so now we have for sure 2 on 2. I think that makes me want to go Pup here on 1. Although, Mire guarantees a Liberator action on 3. That would be the alternate reasoning there. But Raider on 2 sets up Pup Pump on 3 as well. A lot of ways we can go with the turn 2. Not sure what we're going to do yet. Taking thoughts from the peanut gallery, though. Definitely a mountain. Definitely spending 2 mana. The question is on what? I'm going to start with an attack because we're not doing anything to augment the Pup. No guaranteed activation on the Liberator makes me want to go with the... this Raider. Could even do this Raider, get rid of a pick, look for an untapped land, but I think this is fine. Oh, come on now. Cast it. There we go. Ooh, snap pass from Oppo too. So, and I'm going to go ahead and play the mountain for the pump. For the boast and the pump. On an empty board, I like getting that action in while we can. Yeah, see, we get to just attack in again. I guess if they want to double block the Raider, they can trade for it. Yeah, mana going is fair as well. What about pick onto Pup? And send in Pup. And if they want to... Yeah, I like that. Then they don't really have blocks. Should get a mana out of this. I don't think we're not going to spend it, but okay, they're just going to deny us mana and chump. I'm fine with that. Means the Raider can then attack into the Mentor without the threat of a double block, so I like that fine. A little worried we're in the 6-1 bracket against black-green. Generally means powerful elf stuff. I expect uncommon, rare, and potentially mythic elves in Oppo's deck, given what we've seen so far. We can move the pick. I like playing a second pick and foretelling the Doomscar. Slowly build towards attacks we can make. Or we could Immerstarring Raider away a pick looking for land. That's another reasonable line. But the multiple picks might be good here. Second pick and Liberator could be good. Current threat of activation is not enough to get through here. I think we want a second pick, though. Let's start with... I'm going to do a second pick for sure. And then it's a question of Liberator, rummage something, or set up Titan now. If we rummage, are we happy to rummage away another pick? Because I actually think the extra picks might be fine. Yeah, I'm going to actually... I'm going to go with the Foretell. because I don't know that I want to give up that pick yet. I can foretell, and it kind of punts. Not in the usual stream meaning, but in the actual football meaning, which is to say, I'll delay progress on this till a later time. Big Outrider. Okay, spreading that around's fine, because eventually we're going to get Pup as a 6-point first strike attacker is pretty intimidating. So I don't think I want to rummage away the pick. I think we want to make this Pup crazy scary. And yes, we can even do it with one pick. Like, we don't even need, like, we can start with equip pick, threaten a 5 damage, 5 points of first strike. And they could trade if they want, but then it's Pup for something because we get to re-equip the picks. And don't mind the race either. Although, maybe I should mind it. I mean, this isn't obvious. Cardor is interesting. Because of the first strike, we could lure in. But I think I'm going to stick with the plan for now. Because we can... Even if we get the Pup through, we get treasure, and we could still do more stuff anyway. And if they want to start abyssing themselves off the Pup, I'm cool with that too. If they force us to boast the Pup, we get a 4/4 Raider on defense. So now I could do that, but I think we just go ahead and take this chump and drop like Liberator. Or maybe even, again, another pick. We could pick and put the pick on the Raider, and then we have blocks here. We'd be looking to take 9, but we could do that, actually. So I'm going to go ahead and let that happen. I could also just boast and make it a 4/4 as well, but I'd rather get the other pick out. So I made a 4/4. I just did it with a second pick. I don't know if you like that over boasting, but that's what I went for. Cardor Lure might not be good, though, if we take too much damage from this stuff that can block. Kind of like trade Raider off here. I knew we were going to be attacked for 9. This is not a surprise. Can we go to 6? It's the addition of both a Packmate and a Seeker that make me think we can't just go to 6. Before these were on board, I thought we could take this. I'm going to go ahead and trade. I don't think we can take this damage, given the addition that Oppo put to the board. Raise could be interesting for us. And we could Raider Liberator to get 2 bodies down, but none of them block very... I guess we get 2 power on this, and that's okay. Pup on these is okay. But maybe Doom Scourge, force the attacks, trade Doom Scourge for a Packmate, eat a Packmate, take 5, and then we have Raise to kind of rebuild a little bit. Take 8, yeah, sorry, take 8, but I mean, I don't know what else to do. We might just lose to action in hand, but we'll see. Great double spell turn for them to Packmate and Seeker and really put the pressure on. Well, since Doomscourge can't eat anything, we're going to go ahead and absorb the most we can in terms of 5 there. And Seeker over Packmate. No, I'm going to do Packmate because we have 2 powers that can actually trade later with a Seeker. Yeah, kill the Seeker seems right to stop the activation, but we actually have trades for it later that we don't have for Packmate. All right. Pup adds to our first strike wall. And I could send in for 2 mana. What would that do? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 mana would give us... I don't know. Maybe we can... Yeah, it's probably Pup Liberator Equip. Or Pup Raider. Yeah, it does... either one we're looking to trade off. I guess that makes Raider the better one. Do we want to pitch anything? We could pitch the Liberator even looking for removal or something. I'm just going to decline. We're just going to use that as fodder. And now we have 5 points of first strike to threaten the Outrider and a 2-pointer to threaten the Seeker. So, I think we're mostly.
Your friend here is only mostly dead.
Mostly, but not dead yet. Let's see if they can pivot. Yeah, that's really backbreaking. We've got a raise as well, but their raise gets a... is like a 3-for-1. You might have heard that Sarulf's Packmate is an excellent magical card. If you haven't heard that, I'm telling you now, you come here for the good stuff. Oh, wow, why did they do that? They could have thrown the counter on the Outrider, and it would have had good attacks. I'm very surprised by that. Do they not read? They're not, like, reading. Or this is... they have something and I'm not thinking about it. I don't know. They have something? Yeah, Veil. Could have been Veil. But it wasn't. I don't know. They just didn't see it, I guess. Liberator can get us back both... Raise can get us back 2 spells. So we'll play the Liberator and prepare to raise. Yeah, thanks, Oppo.
So you're telling me there's a chance?
Oops, that's on loop. Let's take it off loop. I'm not attacking at 5 life. I mean, maybe I'm supposed to be. I didn't feel comfortable doing that. I really want the first strike on defense here. But I suppose we could have moved to the pup after and had still good first strike defense, but not with raise up. I like having the raise available here. I really wanted a basic here so we could Doom Scourge and move a, you know, get... Oh, it's still probably worth it. I mean, you can eat a pup and eat a... eat some of the other stuff. Couple things to eat, couple things to trade. Seems fine. Okay, we got a lot of blocking to do. Eat. Eat. Trade. Trade? Trade. I like trading for everything. Let's do it all. And then we are the ones that live with a couple of pups. Ooh, can't... All right, they thought it was good enough. We did it, gang! 7-1. A lot of tight games, a lot of tricky lines for an aggro deck. That was a brain-breaking kind of aggro deck. But Oppo gave us a chance there. Appreciate it. Yeah, they did kind of throw away that game. I almost threw away a game today, but we managed to come back and win it. Magic is tough. No shame for Oppo there. They just missed the first strike. Sometimes they miss the iconography. I think they just missed the first strike, right? And if they hadn't, that would have been a much tighter game. But here, we'll do some celebrations here. How about...
I do my hair toss, check my nails. Baby, how you feeling?
I don't play that for every win, but this is a 7-win. And of course, 7 wins means... profit. I haven't put those in the system yet. They're not level balanced. I don't like using David Lee Roth because they're too loud as they are right now. But I can go. Ah! There you go. I can give you my David Lee Roth. Oh yeah. That was louder than the meme? Then I apologize. Sorry, boss. All right, let's say goodbye to YouTube friends. Nice 7 wins here. Well, actually, maybe we might have a pack opening. Let's go see about that. Maybe we have 10 packs. We do, exactly. All right, very cool. Felt good. Good old Rakdos gets it done one more time for us here on Going Optimal. Thank you for hanging out, YouTube friends. Be sure to like the video and give us a follow. Let your friends know that I'm incredible, or let your friends know that I'm at least worth watching. How about that? Maybe. All right. Thanks, friends. Catch you next time.